large floral fabrics. So firstly, starting with my perimeter application of colour, I'm working my deep natural brown into and around the root areas and out to the ends. I'm going to work this through the whole perimeter, isolate the section out, and then start working into my petals. So I've completed my application through this side. I'm going to apply a mesh just to isolate this section off. This is where I'm going to start applying my orchid purple and my indigo blue. First of all, we take a slice and start to divide this section up. We take our first colour, which is our orchid purple. We apply it through the mid area of our pre-lightened hair and into the roots. So we create just a very, very slight shine and purple reflect into the roots. We then take our second colour, our indigo blue, and we work that from mid-band out to the ends. What this does is it creates what we call a shine band, and it allows just this quiver of colour to work through the internal areas of the haircut. We isolate the section out, we take a second slice, drop that down, and we repeat exactly the same application of colour, and we complete this whole section. Working on my last slice of this section, I'm going to again repeat what I've just done on the previous slice. Then I'm going to start working into my next petal. Now the next petal, we reverse the colours around. So we work on the mid-band, so on the next section, or the next petal, we're now going to reverse the colours. The indigo blue is worked into the roots and out to the mid-band, and the orchid purple is worked into the ends. Again, by applying the colour this way, it gives us what we call a transient feeling. By alternating on each section, we create a new look for our model and our clients so that they can wear their hair in different directions and have a different feeling or a different mood to their colour. So this is where we place, again, the indigo blue towards the roots, out towards the mid-band, saturating the hair quite well with colour so that we get a really nice strong reflect moving all the way through. So working with these more bluish and violet tones, we're just moving the direction from last year where we were working with more stronger, more copper reds and also more of the more vibrant reds into the hair. So I'm just going the opposite way and working with more of these blue tones to create just a different feeling. So working into my third section here, and what I'm doing is mirroring the same colour application to what I had on the opposite side. What this does, again, is just allows this colour to be a little bit more transient and gives us a shift in direction of tone and colour. Now completing this section, we now move on to our final section through the front area. We apply our orchid purple into the root area and our indigo blue will be worked into the ends. As you can see, just smudging it in together through that mid area, creating that very soft drift of tone. Working my last slice on my last petal section, again working that orchid purple in from the roots out to the mid-band and then smudging my indigo blue into those ends. I'm going to isolate that section off and I'm going to start working into my top circular area. Now working from roots to ends, I'm applying my deep natural brown into this circular area. The idea of keeping this darker creates what we call an overlay of colour. The overlay will drop down and hide some of that colour that you see in the middle areas. What that will do in turn is create that quiver of colour, so you just see it peeping through the hair. So we're just going to continue with this application through this whole circular section, starting from the back and then working towards the front, just bringing all those sections down and applying the colour. Okay, so that's our completed daisy technique. What I'm going to do now is take my model away, allow her colour to develop, and you'll see the finished look when it's been blow dried. So here we are with our completed look, working with inspiration from the catwalk with our floral prints and tones and colours. So you can see how we're working with the indigo blues. You can see how we've also worked with our orchid purples through here. By working with a daisy sectioning pattern through the top area, we've worked with our circular section through the top, petals through the interior area. We've worked with a banding technique to create this quiver of tones that just moves through the internal areas of our haircut to create the detail. So here we have our finished look of Cut and Colour, our Kai Love Project 10.